The Burdened King. The frozen wilderness stretched for miles, a vast expanse of snow and ice under a pale gray sky. In this frigid land, where few dared to roam, a mighty white lion named Kairo ruled. His thick, majestic mane was meant to shield him from the bitter cold, but lately, it had become a source of torment. Strange, wriggling parasites had burrowed into his furlong. Slimy worms clung tightly, draining his strength and making his skin itch unbearably. No matter how hard he shook his head or scraped against the icy ground, they refused to let go. His young cub, Zio, padded beside him, concern in his bright blue eyes. "Dad, what's wrong?" Kairo let out a low growl, frustration evident in his tone. "These things, they won't leave me." Zio's small nose wrinkled at the sight. "Maybe the humans can help." Kairo hesitated. Humans had always been unpredictable. Some were dangerous, but others had helped injured creatures before. His choices were limited, and the cold only made his suffering worse. With a heavy breath, he decided to take the risk. Through the howling wind and swirling snow, Kairo trudged toward the only sign of life nearby, a large rescue vehicle stationed at the edge of a frozen lake. As he approached, the rescue team inside went silent. A massive white lion standing in the snow, his mane writhing with parasites, was not something they had expected to see. Kairo stopped just a few feet away and sat down, his breath visible in the icy air. He didn't roar, didn't bare his teeth. He simply waited. One of the rescuers, a woman named Sarah, whispered, "He's asking for help." Slowly, the team moved into action. Using specialized tools and warm water, they carefully began removing the worms, their frozen breath mixing with Kairo's in the cold air. He flinched at first, but remained still, as if he understood that they meant no harm. Zio watched anxiously as one by one, the parasites were pulled away, disappearing into sealed containers. After what felt like an eternity, the final worm was gone. Kairo shook his great head, feeling the freedom return to him. For the first time in days, he felt like himself again. He stood tall, looking at Sarah and her team with quiet gratitude. He didn't need words, his piercing gaze said enough. Then, with Zio bounding happily beside him, Kairo turned and walked back into the endless white, his mane flowing freely once more. The king of the frozen lands had reclaimed his throne. What do you think about this incredible rescue story? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.